Okay, hey y'all. Today I used my Gym Boss timer for my workout and I set it with 50 20s. 50 seconds of the first exercise, 20 seconds of the second, 50, 20, 50, 20, so no rest interval. But what I do have to say right off the bat is that probably using your phone is a better idea because you can get that beep, beep, beep countdown to right before that work interval expires. So you'll finish up that one quick, get ready to the next one so that you're not always taking time the second one. I noticed every time I was trying to get to my 20s, so like for instance, 50 seconds of high knee heel taps. I couldn't see my Gym Boss timer. It doesn't make that noise letting you know that it's close to the 50 seconds is up. So transitioning from one exercise to the next took time off of my 20-second interval, which was annoying to say the least. Because it was my favorite exercise at the 20 seconds, which was the swing, which was really working the posterior chain, obviously, because that's what it's for. And my booty was burning. So, high knee heel taps, swings, toe drag burpee, I'm going to show that, swing, dead bug crunch, that's what I call it, swing, cardio butterfly, I'll show that, but it's a popular move. Way back, goes all the way back to like Jane Fonda in the 80s and stuff, and a push back push up. So we got a lot of good moves here and a lot of cardio right out of the gate. So the high knee heel taps are awesome. They're even more intense than regular high knees with or without the jump rope. So they are just that, okay? 1, 2, touch, touch. 1, 2, touch, touch. That gets exhausting, okay? So if you have to resign yourself to just going into the straight high knees, do it. Just try to keep the knees up. Maybe go back to the 1, 2, tap, tap at some point. Then you try to get right into your swing immediately. Digging your feet into the floor, shoulders packed back and down, tummy tight, especially in that backswing. You don't want to leave your core lax. You got to keep it tight. And then push through the glutes and extending the hip flexors, but not bending into your low back. And then the toe drag burpee. I'm not sure if I ever did this with you before. We may have done toe drags like in the very first program I ever put on YouTube on the beach or something, but not a toe drag burpee. So you're going to step to the side with a wicked external hip rotation, toes pointed out, and butt is not neutral. Your butt's going to tuck under, okay? So you're going to step to the side with your toes pointed out, butt tucked under, so you have a pelvic tilt there, okay? And then pressing into the ball of your foot, you're going to drag that toe back to center, back to, is this first position, I guess? So squeezing the high knee, okay? So step and drag, and then out, in. And then the other side, of course. Step, knees out, don't let your knees buckle in. Push, out, in. Step, pull, out, in. So really pull and squeeze that tushy under. And then swing, and then the dead bug crunch, which you'd be like, oh, why didn't you just do V-ups that harder? Well, if you do 50 seconds of dead bug crunch, it should burn if you're doing it right. So the knees are a little bit bent, and this is a little bent like a bug. So touch the heels and the fingertips, and then touch the knees. So you're bringing the shoulder girdle all the way up to like the middle of your back, up off the floor, and you're lifting the hips off the floor, and you're meeting at the top. Inhale, touch, but don't relax. Okay, just touch, keeping your low back to the floor, and crunch, okay? Try not to jam your chin into your chest either. And then swing, and then cardio butterfly. Right away was, I always start closed, and I chant so I don't screw it up, okay? So open, close, open, touch. Open, close, open, touch. Touch, open, close, open, touch, open, close, open, touch. Try to get across, okay? And it can be precarious because you want to touch, you want to make contact with that elbow to your knee, and if you miss one, you're like, I gotta get it next time. And then you get it and you smash your elbow into your knee and you have these pretty little bruises. It's so sexy. And then we had push-back push-ups, which are a killer. Okay, actually my last round I got the most ones in. And occasionally I cheated because I knew I was going right into 50 seconds of high knee heel taps. So I did an extra push back, push up for the strength and blow off the 5 seconds of the wicked cardio. Anyway, it's what you like better. Alrighty, so get into a plank, okay? A nice tight plank with the shoulders drawn away from your ears. And I'm going to lower down with close elbows, like a tricep push-up. So I'm going to lower down, and then I'm going to push into the heels of my hands, and then circle back up. So lower down, push, and circle back up. Don't drop your knees to the floor. Only let your kneecaps hover. It's wicked. All right? Obviously, the modification would be to put the knees down during the pushback part and then circle back up. I used to call them wheel push-ups because you're going around. But the common sense thing to call them, which everybody else in the world calls them pushback push-ups. So the modification would be to, it's wicked cold in here by the way again guys, is to lower down, drop to your knees, squeezing your core in, and then circle back up. But that's really not an intense enough challenge, okay? So this was 3 rounds. Flow right into it. If you want more cardio, do another round, okay? But there was some muscle burn. There was a lot of booty burn, okay? A lot up the back of the legs and the core with the high knee heel taps, okay? Calves, hamstrings, booty, and core. And then right into the swing burns more booty, alrighty? And then the toe drag burpee following that swing was intense. Squeezing that butt under, okay? And pushing, and then into the swing again. So it was like all burn down the posterior chain. And the dead bug crunch was great. Swing, cardio butterfly is exactly that. Core and cardio. And more of the back of the legs and calves, because it's almost like high knees. And that push back, push up. You know what you got. You got arms and shoulders, okay? So go ahead and hit that. And let me know how you did. And by all means, suggest workouts to me on Facebook. Thanks, guys. And come join me at Dream Body's gym if you want to do workouts with me every single day. And beginners, do not be afraid. There is a complete beginner category. And speak to me. I love to communicate. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. Bye.